Woohoo! Hello, hello, hello. I laugh every time I say that now because my husband has always picked on me when I go live in our private group page and I say hello, hello, hello. Um, but what else do you say when you first get on a video or when you're first running into someone? You say hello, right? How are you this afternoon? This is Live at 5 with Renee Melby, and I want to thank you for tuning in with me. This is part of my 30-day challenge. I think that this is day 10 or 11, something like that. But I do appreciate you taking time to tune in, jumping on my Facebook page or watching your news feed and seeing me go live and just being interested in maybe, just maybe, what I have to say, because I know everybody has a voice and everybody likes to use it, and sometimes they just don't want to step out of their comfort zone and use their voice. And thanks to my wonderful husband, I am learning to use mine. Also to a couple of mentors that I have right now. Yesterday we were talking about ingredients and ingredients to life, or ingredients to goals, or ingredients to different things, including products. And I said yesterday that I wanted to elaborate a little bit on that today. So please drop a 1 in the comments. This is your first time joining me. If you are catching this on the replay, hashtag replay, I really like to reach out to people, introduce myself, and say thank you for joining me, because this is not an easy thing to do. And again, like I said, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone doing them so that I can get better at them. And that's something that I want to talk about today too. So this particular live video today is geared toward people, goals. Good afternoon, Crystalline. Small business owners and even network marketers, which is what I am. I'm a person, of course. I am a small business owner as well. I have owned multiple businesses or several businesses in the past, and I have a network marketing business. A lot of people say that's your side hustle. Actually, I'm trying to make it my permanent full-time hustle. But my goal is to be able to teach others how to use their voice, others in particular, women who have lost their voice for some reason or another. My goal is to be able to teach them how to get that voice back. So again, my name is Renee Melby. I am coming to you from Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. Drop in the comments where you are tuning in from. I really love to know. We have new friends from all over the place. We have friends because of these lives. We've been able to reach out and make new friends with people from South Africa. We have a gentleman that is a new friend of ours from Europe. We have people in Colorado. We have people all across the world. Hey, Billy, I'm going to have to get you on a live with me one day. Billy is also one of my, well, I'm a fan of Billy's, but Billy is a fan of mine too. Anytime I need anything or need a swift kick about something that I know he specializes in, I always call him and say okay, and he just kind of puts me in check every now and then. So I love you, Billy. Thank you so much for being there for me and helping me through some of those times. Billy is an awesome magician. If you are ever in the area, please make sure you go by and see him, and he is a wonderful speaker as well. So he kind of helps me through stuff. Anyway, getting back to one of the things that I wanted to talk about today, and this is about ingredients in your life, and ingredients in the things that you do and the things that make you propel forward in the things that you want to do. And I actually took this information because it resonated with me from another professional network marketer who is in the network marketing industry, has been on top in the network marketing industry, actually started from nothing and just put a couple of his passions and the ingredients together to make it to where he is today. Very smart businessman. So yesterday I talked about the ingredients, and I talked about how you put them together. And one of those that I talked about was your passion. What is your passion? What is your why that propels you forward to do the things? What drives you? What makes you wake up in the morning? And I always looked at, okay, I want a car, or I want a house, or I want to make X amount. Hey, Mary, I want to make X amount of dollars. Thank you for jumping on, Mary. A month, or I want to help women be successful. I want to teach women who were in the same place that I was at one time in my life, that there is a way out, and it's not by body bag and toe tag. So those are the things that I said I wanted to do, but that why still wasn't making me not cry, but wake up and stay motivated. And so I had to look backwards at where I'd come from and say, I don't want to go back to that point. I want to use what I learned in that area of my life to help others propel forward, and to use that to help others. So we talked about that yesterday. A lot of times when the going gets rough, we bug out. We bug out. We say that's too tough for us. But what really is going to set you apart from anyone else is when you don't bug out, you dig in and you get it accomplished. Whether you still want to do it or not, after you accomplish that goal, don't quit on it. You've got to have drive and determination. So those are also passion, drive, determination. So we're putting these in our little pot, and we're going to stir them up in just a little bit. So passion, drive, and determination is an ingredient, or 3 ingredients that you're going to need in life. And if you don't agree with me, tell me you don't agree with me. But if you do agree with me, give me a thumbs up in the comments. You have to have those things in life. You just can't sit around. Number 2, number 3, number 4, whichever one I'm on. So we're on number 3. Number 4, your commitment. What are you willing to give up to get you where you want to be? Are you willing to schedule time in your day? A lot of people say, Renee, I don't have time to do that. Let me tell you something. I had 5 businesses, and I found time. And if you are an independent employee, you are your own boss, you need to make your schedule, your calendar, your time clock that you punch in and you punch out of every day. If you take that calendar and make sure you get an appointment calendar with the times on it, Monday through Sunday, and you schedule in all of your appointments, you schedule in the ball games, you schedule in the kids' soccer games, you schedule in your date night, everything that you schedule in, I guarantee you that you can find an hour in every day, even if you split it up to 15-minute increments in every day, to take action to get you to where you want to be, or get you to that goal that you have set for yourself, which is something else that we talked about yesterday. So what are you willing to give up? 15 minutes in a day, an hour in a day, 1 day a week, 1 night a week, a Saturday? What are you willing to give up to get you where you want to go? So commitment is going to be number 4 ingredient. If you want to pay off your car, if you want to pay off your house, what are you willing to give up to get the extra money to get it? Or if you want to read a book, are you going to take it with you? Are you going to download an app on your phone? You have to decide those. Nobody can do those for you. The next ingredient, number 5, would be coachability. If you're in a network marketing company, or if you are in any company, if you are wanting to get somewhere in life and somebody's already been there and they've already been successful at that, can you be coachable? Can you follow them? Can you learn from them? Or are you going to try and recreate the wheel? So that's another ingredient. Are you willing to follow a system that's been proven? Are you going to try and recreate the wheel? I've had a lot of people say they left such and such company because nobody appreciated him. I understand that one. Or there was nobody there as an upline or sponsor to teach them. I understand that one. Or they couldn't learn these things on their own. I understand that one. But if you have someone that's willing to coach you, you've got to be coachable. And if you don't have anyone in this day and age, YouTube can be your best friend. You can learn everything you need on YouTube to get you where you want to go. If it's a company that you say you left that company because I wasn't making any sales, I just didn't make any money. Nobody's winning over there. You can't say that, because if there's somebody that's making $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month or even a year, guess what? Somebody's winning over there. Why not you? So that is another ingredient. You've got to be coachable. Whether you're going to learn it on your own, find somebody on YouTube, however you learn it, you've got to be willing to learn it. If that's where you want to be, don't give up on yourself. Now, if it's something that you absolutely do not love, then, forget it. Go find something that you love, which is what we talked about, your passion. You've got to have passion. We are where we are in life because of us. You are where you are in your life because of you. I'm where I am in my life because of me. We talked about the ingredients. We've all had different things to happen to us in our past life, in our life, things that were what I like to call bought knowledge. But we all have all these ingredients of life within us. You stir the pot. Stir the pot. We've got to make up our mind that we are going to use those things that we've learned instead of ignore those things that we've learned in life to propel us to where we want to go. I can tell you my story all day long, and I can make you feel sorry for me, and I can make you sad, and I can make you go, oh wow. And you can tell me your story all day long and do the same exact thing. The same exact thing. The question is, here's the real deal, and this is what I know. I don't know your story, but what I do know is this. If you are not willing to do something about where you are, if you are not willing to do something about where you want to be, then you're going to get nowhere. You've got to be willing to add new ingredients. You've got to be willing to change the ingredients up to make things the way that you want them. I know I posted yesterday, I posted today also too about the keto creamer that we have and the ketones that are lemon flavored. And I actually made a recipe and I added some oranges in it. Now I came up with some kind of name, La Creme, Keto La Creme or something like that. But, I could have made that any way that I wanted it, but I chose to add an ingredient here and there. Just like a recipe that your mom had or your grandma had. You tweak, or you get a recipe offline and you tweak it to make it your own. You have to do the same thing in your life and in your business and what it is that you are passionate about. You have to create that for yourself. So that's another ingredient. We were talking about ingredients in life. Life goes quick. You can all agree. Life goes quick. You blink your eyes and you don't know what happened to yesterday. So what I want to say to you is have credibility. Have credibility to yourself. Every company has credibility. Every school has credibility. There are pros and cons to every business and every entrepreneur and everything in life. There are pros and cons to. So the credibility is you and what you're going to do about it. Don't let somebody talk you out of doing something just because they don't get it, just because they don't want to do it, or they don't believe that you can. The question is, what do you think you can do? Do you think you can do it? If you can, then go for it. Take action, move towards it. That's another ingredient. That's the ABCs of the ingredients. Number one, take action. Without that action, you'll never get anywhere. And even a simple act of 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day will get you closer to your goal and get you closer to what you want to do. And not only that, there's a chain reaction to that. There is an action and there's a chain reaction. When you take action, you start believing in yourself a little bit more, because why? It wasn't so hard to do after you do it. So you get that belief in yourself. And then there's another chain reaction that goes along with that, and that's called confidence. So there's your ABCs there. If you take action, whether it's scary or not, you start believing in yourself because you realize it won't so bad to start with. And belief. Once you start believing in yourself, taking more action, you become confident in what you're doing. You become confident in your message. And that's my message to you today. Don't compare yourself to someone else. Don't compare yourself to your neighbor. Don't compare yourself to the business owner that got the contract that you didn't get. Don't do that. Go out and find another one. Go out and find something else. It is completely up to you. Nobody else but you. Hey, John A., thank you for jumping on. I'm losing my voice. I'm preaching, I guess is what you want to call it. You know, one thing that I love about network marketing, I loved when I was a traditional business owner and owned our businesses. I absolutely loved that. But one thing that I really loved about network marketing was the fact that it was a turnkey business. You know, everything was already in place for me. I didn't have to set up a website. I didn't have to set up a warehouse. I didn't have to do any of those things. It was already set up for me, and the things that I learned from life, the things that I learned from what I call the School of Hard Knocks, that's where I graduated from, I got to practice and I got to use in my business, and things that I'm passionate about, I get to use in my business. I mean, I'm using them right now and being able to speak and maybe bring in some value to you today. And I hope that I am. If I am bringing value to you, drop a heart in the comments. Message me and let me know that something that I said really meant something to you. If you know somebody that needs to hear something that I'm saying, that needs that swift kick in the hind parts like Billy gives me sometimes, you know, tag them in the comments below. Or share this with them. Share this on your page so that they can see it. Because my story may mean something to someone else. You can tell somebody something all day long. I say this. You can tell somebody something all day long, over and over and over again. But because they heard it from you, they're not going to pay attention to it. But maybe I could say the same exact thing that you said. And just because they heard it from a different voice, they receive it in a different way. I know that I do. I do that all the time. But everything that I've learned and that I'm applying, you know, I learned from the School of Hard Knocks. And the great thing about the company that I'm with and the great thing about network marketing is I actually had a closed mind, but I opened my mind. And I realized that this was just plug and play. I just had to plug the ingredients in: my passion, my credibility, my coachability, because I'm definitely coachable. My time. I had to carve out a little bit of time, and I just had to plug those ingredients into the mix and press play. And, you know, the best thing for you to do, I mean, it's hard work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to tell you that you're going to join a company and get rich tomorrow, because there is no way that's going to happen. Even as a traditional business owner, you got to give it the first 5 years to work the kink outs, right? You got to give it the first 5 years to grow and learn within yourself, and for your business to grow, for you to be able to market your business. So, I mean, it's hard work, but it's very rewarding, just like what you are doing now. If you love your job, you know, type in the comments down below what you do. If you don't love your job, tell me that too. I don't care. I'm not going to go tell anybody. I don't know your boss. But in this industry, in this particular industry, it's different than any other industry that I have ever been in. Yes, your determination too. You got to plug that in too. In this particular industry, every single person that I meet, every single person that I get to talk to, every single person that I get to learn from have a vision. They have the same mindset, and that's going forward. They have a vision. It's not my vision. It's their vision, but they're working towards that goal. They want my success, and I want their success. Let me say it this way without it getting confused. They want me to be just as successful as I want me to be successful. The same with me for them. It's like, watching a football game, somebody makes a touchdown and you watch the guy pop the other guy on the butt. Well, we don't go smacking butts, but we do give high fives. Give me a virtual high five. And we do give fist bumps. Give me a virtual fist bump, or drop it in the comments below, the high five emoji and the fist bump emoji, whatever it is. So they have those same visions for their lives and their family, just like I have, and myself and Donnie has for our lives and our family. The greatest thing for us is to help someone on our team become successful, because you never get anywhere unless you help someone else. So the next time you're approached by a network marketer, the next time someone talks to you and says, "Hey, I have something I want to talk to you," be open-minded. Don't turn them down, because even if you don't join what they're doing, even if you don't approve or want to do what they're doing, even if you don't need extra money to pay off a couple of bills early, be open-minded, because you can actually learn something from us people. I say you can actually learn something from one of us. We read books. We listen to others. We are coachable. So don't be closed-minded. Give it a chance. Maybe that company's not for you. Maybe find a company that resonates with you, something that you love, something that you can get passionate about and stand behind, and be open-minded and listen to the opportunity that person wants to give you to maybe change your life. Jump in, start with where you are, start somewhere, but just don't sit still. And here's the deal. Nothing is ever going to change until you change it. Plain and simple. Your skills and your knowledge that you already have could be so valuable to someone. Don't keep them locked up and bottled inside you. Use those. Use those either to help someone else, or use those to create another income or another lifestyle for yourself. So those are all the ingredients. And basically, those ingredients are every molecule that you are made up with, that you are made from. Everything that you have learned, that life has taught you. Use those. Until tomorrow, who knows what I'll talk about. I do appreciate you so much for watching and tuning in. Please, please, please be sure to share this with someone if you think that it will make a difference in their life. If it makes a difference in yours, give me some hearts, give me a thumbs up, let me know that I have made a difference to you this afternoon. I have motivated you. I have done something that has given you some kind of value, or that you've even enjoyed watching my live. And if you don't say anything negative, you can message me. I'm always up for corrective criticism, because I'm coachable. Be blessed.